Hi, it's Kai. Let's sit for a moment. Many people only begin to understand life after going through something difficult, a kind of shock. It could be loving the wrong person, a broken relationship, failure in work or business, a serious illness, or the pain of losing someone you love. Moments like these feel like a sudden blow from life itself. They force you to stop, to slow down, and to look back at everything. And in that moment, you begin to realize life is far more fragile than you once believed. There is a saying, if the mind has not died, the path will not be born. If the body has not suffered, blessings will not deepen. It means if a person has never felt pain, never reached a point where everything feels lost, it becomes very difficult to truly understand anything meaningful, because the truth is, this world does not lack advice. Anyone can say beautiful words, anyone can offer guidance, but no advice is strong enough to truly awaken someone until they experience life for themselves. There are things you can only understand after you have lived through them, like hardship. If someone has never struggled, it is hard for them to understand the value of money or the weight others carry, like life itself. When we are young, we tend to believe that effort will always lead to success, that sincerity will always be returned, that if we are kind, the world will be kind to us. But slowly, life begins to teach us in its own way. Someone you trusted may betray you. There are things you try your hardest at and still fail. Someone you love deeply may not stay forever. And when these things happen, they hurt more than we expect. But time passes, and one day you look back and realize those very moments changed you. They made you stronger, more aware, more grounded. There is a simple way to understand this. Suffering is like a meal. If you taste only a little, you don't really know it. But after having enough, you begin to understand how to live. At some point, you come to accept that life does not always go your way. Change, loss, separation, they are not exceptions. They are part of life. Impermanence is the norm. What you have today may simply be temporary, and what you lose may be something everyone must face at some point. And strangely, once you understand this, you begin to feel a little lighter, because if we cannot avoid life's ups and downs, then maybe the best thing we can do is to move through them with calm. Aside from life and death, many things that once felt overwhelming will eventually pass. There is a quiet habit many people develop after going through enough in life. At the end of the day, they let things go. They put everything down before they sleep, and when they wake up, they begin again, because the things that feel heavy today will not always feel that way forever. And perhaps one of the most important lessons is this: do not resent the people who appeared in your life. Those who loved you taught you gentleness. Those who hurt you helped you grow. Kind people brought warmth. Difficult people gave you lessons. And even those who caused you pain helped you understand your own limits. There is a simple truth: how others treat you is their path. How you choose to respond is yours. Life is a journey of learning. Each person must walk it on their own. No one can live your life for you, and no one can carry your lessons. In the end, you are left with a choice. You can rise and become stronger through what you have faced, or you can hold on to the pain and let it define you. But I believe everyone has the ability to rise again. It is only a matter of time. So if today you are going through something difficult, maybe this is not the end of your story. Maybe this is simply a lesson life is trying to teach you. And perhaps from what feels like your darkest days, you will discover a stronger, quieter version of yourself. Until next time, take it slow.